Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. Test, test. Okay, so I can be heard. Alright, so we're coming at the E-task. And it's the SkyTech E-task 24. Here's my hanger for that. I got the Bendy Orochi. I've got the shotgun Orochi, explosive shotgun Orochi. I've got the Wasp Alguang, and of course, one of my favorites, the Blight Havoc, Blight Decay Hover, and the trusty Puncher Algium. Let me go in here and see what they got for me free today. And the gifts don't look too good today, but I can tell you this. I prefer the PC platforms. 3 free clicks, over iOS and Androids, ad-based selection. So, sorry for the Titan. Got what I call the Hoover, running all magnetics. Pantagruel Gargantua. So I'll just be running a few games, trying to have some fun while getting this E-task done. It has been incredibly elusive for me. I started out with 4 yesterday, and only added 3 since then. So it's been an elusive task out of all of them for me. And number 24 for the E-task could get us into the free Cruel Bane, which I already have enough of. I will be cashing that in. Same with the Cruel Orochi. You see, I already have one in the lineup. So it's just silver, so I'm not pressed about the E-task like that. I just like completing E-tasks for personal goals and things of that nature. Alright, so with that being said, we're going to come in here and check our things. We've only got 1 booster. So we're boosted, cock blocked, and ready to rock. I could put this hanger in the quick match though, but I do like Dom. It's not really built for Beacon Rush at all, so it could play TDM, but I think we'll go with Dom just to be on the safe side, to make sure I don't get a Beacon Rush, because I don't have any space test tanks lined up. So let's get her going. So I'll let him keep going there, and I'll try to cruise over here and get this back into the fold. So it was pretty clear he couldn't hold it. So to prevent these two from coming back, I'll slide up here and do this. I can do about that, huh? Alright, so we'll break out the Aguam, defending our home cap. Of course he's gonna come looking for me because that poison's eating him up. Look. Get rid of them right here now. So of course I'll be in trouble from this puncher behemoth. I kind of expected that to happen. So once I get rid of this guy, I'll come back after the punches behind. And I'm not even going up there. There's already 3 guys up there. And this what dudes don't get. One guy's holding off 3 guys over here. So if that's the case, other people need to go look because they'll be right here taking our home cap again. So and then not getting over aggressive. I have to come bring it back, get back to where the defensive spot is. So it's not even a real concern with that guy. That's the concern right there. That Titan sitting up there hoovering me through a building. So I'm shooting around the corner with a bendy. Got him. Got him. Boy, you gotta love the target changing. Somebody's 200 meters in front of you. You try to do a lock on, and it switches to a guy 900 meters away. Gotta love that stuff. Alright, so it wouldn't let me hit him. So the only thing I do is come back here for a little bit of defense. They're starting to bot out. So I'll come up here because clearly that guy's going. So while those guys are working that over, we come back for defense. Now I'm gonna just hoover him out of existence. So we have 4 guys on that side, so if they try to push that way, pretty much a wrap. But this guy's not gonna escape unscathed, so alright. So defensive move right here to drop that. So those 2 guys can take that, but here we go, because they're going to need my help over here. So ignoring the guy to my right, working more on a defensive tip. Because it doesn't matter if they get this stuff over here. For real. It mattered more that we didn't allow them to push into our home base. Alright, 6 kills, 3 beacons, 1.7 mil damage. Not bad. Because we're playing with champs here. We had a master 3. So made out alright. Speed booster and a key booster, so I'm just gonna burn them up right away. Hey, I'm doing fine, Hamid. You know, it's still early in the morning. I've only gotten up and checked on my chickens and whatnot, let the roosters out, well, at least the oldest, bigger ones, so they can defend the rest of my flocks by the time I release them a little later. So we'll do our little key and speed booster. Here it is, domination after all. So speed is important. Getting back into the whatever the live combat zone is at the time. In domination. So we'll have to go do the morning feeding of my flocks and my crops and watering of my crops. It does get real hot here in the daytime, over 90 degrees Fahrenheit, so it can quickly dry crops out. Now I do have a predation problem with raccoons and possums and deer getting into my crops at the moment. So didn't get any hover play in the last one, so we'll start off with hover on this one. My goal here on this one is not to capture C, it's to go over and get A right away. see. They are getting a, but let me see something. Those freeze weapons are just crap. That would have killed me a long time ago. Like in a millisecond. Like this guy doesn't even have enough ammo to do anything to me. And meanwhile back at the ranch there's a guy capping that. But so the real thing is to get the cap. All that other stuff is just trivial. So of course I'm gonna keep pushing in. Keep the pressure on them because we don't want anybody coming from the backside doing exactly what that guy's doing right now. So of course I'll break out the defensive bot. Get him out of our base. So I'm not even sure what happened there while there were two of us like pressing the front and getting the new caps and everything. That there's a guy doing something back here in our home base. Well, of course I'm gonna have to keep my distance back from this guy. He's more worried about chasing me. I thought I was getting more, a little bit too much undue attention. But it don't matter. I love it when they do this in beacon games. I love it. Doesn't get any better than this. You can just take some idiot and make them lose the game because they're so focused upon you that your team makes a comeback. So I don't mind. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. So he's over here by himself. I'm gonna come give him some backup right now. And of course he's running a T, so he's not doing nothing to nobody. Run around chasing people with that T setup. Of course we're losing A. There I go. Like I'm getting like an unfair amount of targeting by orbitals. Guys more worried about chasing you down for a kill. Than getting the cap in a capture match. But like I said, I enjoy that kind of stuff because all that does is motivate me to yeah, I know I'm gonna get the phase X out here. Oh my goodness. I gotta come over and do this myself. This is unbelievable, man. Around the corner, yeah. He's hoovering that guy out. I think I'll come give him a hand here though. That's that. Now, wow, they got a hacker. That guy just slayed 3 Titans in one jump. Unbelievable. I don't believe that. Then I nearly had him dead. And mind you, that's not a multi targeting uh, bot like the new one. He was running a hawk. So trying to maneuver into a defensive position. That's him again. So, but then again, it was 3-on-1 over there. Like I said, most of the match, I'm not sure what was going on with our team. I think I do great, tactics. Of course, there's nothing these couple guys can do now but retreat from the mob because they still have a full team. But then again, when you have a guy hop up and kill 3 people, when I see it's hitting me, but it says that person kills 3 people. When he killed me, some kind of hack or something going on. So we'll watch this match finish out from here because it won't be long with the 2 guys. Of course, how cowardly the team plays. It'll be over real soon. At this point, it doesn't matter whether you're courageous or cowardly at all now, because at this point, it's a done deal. So the time to play like courageously is over. So I ended up in 5th. This is the guy that I saw hacking, Ninja from Flies. He's a master 2, but we're going to report him for exploited bugs and cheats. Not like the placebo button does anything, but I just like to do that anyway. I got my homeboy Bobby Digital in there. So that was cool. This seems to be a full masters match. Nope. Experts. Well, at least on our team. Oh well. I mean, you can't win them all. Of course, I don't mind being killed by MK3 champs. That's, what I have happen all day, every day, or else I wouldn't be playing War Robots. But to have a guy hop up and do a single flight when I had him nearly dead through the hills and everything else at the same time, it's incredible. And you just hop up and just kill 3 people. Something was wrong with that picture. I've played. I can tell when something doesn't look right when I play too many War Robots. I've played more than enough, and not to mention there at the end that his luchador was sitting there, and a guy dropped the orbital. His luchador skipped across the map, then skipped back after the dude finished with the orbital, and he then produced a leap and killed him with the blindies. That's just Yeah, something's wrong with that. So we're saying how many going up. 3 going up. Cool. I'll come this way. Now, I'm faster. And there's 3 on 2. So let me just back up because he's probably putting something in the air. Let's try to get down here on this. Guess it turned from 3 on 2 to a 2 on 2 to a 2 on 1. So I'll be switching up. Okay, there we go. We end up winning that. Alright, it's 2 on 3 on 3 up here. Those 2 are still advancing. I'll take the middle road here. See if I can get some angles around the corner on that guy. Nothing. Oh, there he is. And that's him right there. So I'm gonna keep on pushing across. Got him. So just in case there's a teleporter there, I'm gonna use 1 stealth now. So I can get up on that. So I think I did pretty well with that setup so far. There's nothing else I can do from this point to let them get that and then come over here and get them covered, because there is a whole heap load of them coming this way now. Wow. So I guess I have to come here and give them a hand now, because even though our whole team's over here, okay, now there's finally one guy getting on the cap with him. So there's 2 over here. Time to have a look at this fella, because that's their air support. Yep. So I think we did pretty well with that. But now we got a guy up here. So of course I'm drawing all the fire, because we have people leaving the caps with the enemy right there. So I can't help the fact that I get crappy teams. Really can't. Let me get rid of this bendy boy. And then another bendy boy. Bendies everywhere. And of course, gravity. So I'm trying to take the cap back from this guy. And we're clearly outmatched because our whole team is shooting this guy. And now putting a dent on him. There's the guy I was fighting earlier up there. So I think I did my part. For a guy rolling around with MK1, I don't think that I can say or do anything more than what has already been done. As far as I can see in this match. See, and here's the worst part. I freed that cat, and they allowed him to take it back, standing around. See, you either... here's my view. You saved your bot, but you lost the match. You know. I came in fourth. And all our stats look pretty similar throughout the match, except for their top guy and their bottom guy. So I'll say it looked to be pretty much evenly and fairly matched, except for, I guess, to make up for the cup difference, they put a really high guy and a really low guy on their side, just by looking at this. And like, this is typical. And watching the matchmaking in War Robotics, I would say the most common complaint. Of course, broken items get complained about, and so do hackers, but that isn't the most common complaint. The most common complaint in War Robots is matchmaking. And this guy, I told you, outshined everybody, but he's a Master 3. And he's an Expert 2. And it just shows you the disparity. Master 2 and an Expert 3. So, but even this Expert 3 clearly had to been in a better position to play better than their guy. Not much I can do about that. Just go ahead and play what I can play as I can play it. So I'd like to thank Hamid for coming out and supporting my stream. I appreciate you, brother. I supported your several streams of yours yesterday, but you know I always do. We all look out for each other, and that's how, you know, we got our own little community within inside the community. So I've been waiting over a minute, so I'm gonna just cancel here, even with the average wait time being 20 seconds, which I think is shockingly high. So usually I would say when I'm waiting, what, about 30 seconds, 35 seconds, I should be backing out. But that's crazy when I'm waiting over a minute just to get into a match. Now, I don't mind waiting over a minute. If the matchmaking were a lot fairer. I'm not the only person that said that. I'm gonna just go ahead with quick match and see what happens. And the wait time is only 4 seconds left over in that mode. So I'm gonna run over to this beacon on the right. See how many draw this way. Only one, and we got 3 guys up here. So we'll see what this guy's running. Their whole team's pushing that way. Yep. Taking this. So with that, well, I'll let him go put pressure on that, and I'll start taking a look at the center. So this is how you press in. So we're gonna lock them in here. I'm gonna try to crack the shell with my missiles and my highly kinetic setup here. When most people would have went for the softer target, which I could have done, and I'd rather them target me right now instead of targeting the real target, which is they should be worried about who's on these beacons, but they're not. I think I put a real dent in him. That's their tank. And I'm gonna work on his support fire. I'm gonna fire on the tank right there. Oh, he moved out of the way of that, but that's who we need to worry about. Now, since everybody's focused on the bridge now, I pull back and I gotta focus back here. See? That's why you can never lose focus. Yeah, and this is why a lot of people can't play War Robots. If you're gonna go all them people, everybody needs to be pushing up there right now. That's all I needed him to do was teleport over here, because you can only teleport once. And once I lock him down, I'm gonna come take our beacon back. Just that simple. So now I'm just a shield with one weapon. So maybe I can help lock him down, but at this point I'm just a shield. So you just going kamikaze into him. Just kamikaze into him. See if you can help your team out. There are 3 Titans over there. Had them focused on me. Let them guys reinforce each other. There's 2 guys and 2 guys, but I can see they're not. They're being timid. So, which they should be at this point because we already got everything, but I'm not going to be. So made him expose himself. And of course, you know, with proper play, those guys already playing timid was covering that. They'll cover this. Now, a lot of them guys are backing off and sniping this. This is where them guys put them guys under pressure. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop him here now with my Hoover. Wow, somebody's orbital striking in me already. The guy way in the back. So it's people like that that's like holding something personal. So I'm gonna let that guy keep playing his games over there. That Mender. He's not strong enough to come in there and take that by himself. So Our other three guys are playing defense there. The pressure's on them. Their beacon bar is low. So basically, they're all like they'll all be like Vendetta playing right now. So since somebody had them on lock, I'll go and hoover them up. Glory Bound is not gonna take that cap by itself. So those guys got that in hand, and with all these people over here, this is where you push in. You don't play timid with that. You go in there, you get it. I'm targeting their healer. You know, and the match is in hand. I'm gonna sit here and pluck off the striker seat because they have to take this now. And the guys over there not getting in front of the Nodens. When the Nodens and the I'm back out of range. But when the Nodens and the Mender have to go and take the caps, it's your team sucks. So it's not a good sign. So here we did 1.6 million and got 3 beacons. And a lot of people think it's about getting this top spot up here. The top spots are nice. But no, it's about the green. It's about winning. Alright, y'all. Just a short little show of some of the gameplay I do. Love.